Here we go. Tonight we're doing a bit of a retro theme. In front of us we have the Sony Earth Orbiter CRF-5090. Now these radios came out in the 1970s and they were in direct competition to a number of the other radios of the era, the Panasonics and also the Zenith Transoceanics. And they came out in actually three models. There was the 5080, which was basically 8 band, the 5090, which this one is, and obviously 9 bands, and the 5100, which was 10 bands. Now, they're quite very good performance actually for what they are, and let's have a quick look at it here. The radio, I'll just turn it down a little bit, the radio is actually on RNZI, and what have we got here? We've got a button for the light, turns on the light when you're on battery power, otherwise it on AC power the light's on all the time. You've got your main power button there, earphone. You've got a squelch for when you're listening to the airband or whatever. BFO there, which is a fairly touchy, pretty standard of the era. You've got RF gain control, manual or automatic. Just a rotary tone control there, your volume control there, and your AFC for your FM mode. Up here you've got a tuning meter, plus also you've got a very, very interesting light LED there on the dial, which lights up when you're actually on the station. Now I'll just show that to you. So I tune off the station there, you'll see that the light will go off and tune back on, and the light comes on, and that's quite a handy little feature, that. Down here you've got rotary concentric tuning control, coarse tuning on the outside, fine tuning on the inside. Here you've got your world time map, and of course this slides out and it will close to make the radio safe for travelling. You just lay it down and slide it into the space provided. Very handy carry handle there. This side you can see there's a turret tuning control there for the bands on the radio. Over on the back here you can see there some details. I called it the RF, it's the CRF-5090. Gives some details there, and this opens by releasing these two buttons here. This will open up to reveal 8 D cells plus a storage there for your AC cord. Now, a bit of a note on the AC cords. These are extremely hard to come by, because if you look here, it's got a very unusual input for the AC, and so if you ever lose the AC cord on these, they're virtually impossible to get hold of. Here you've got a tape output, and if you release these, as I mentioned earlier, you've got provision there for external antennas, both AM and FM. Nothing on this side of the radio, and so you can just see, I'll just slip around. You basically got, that's what have we got there, Shortwave 5, which goes from 21 to basically 27 megahertz, and you got, well, let me see, what have we got here? Yep, then we've got 14 to 21 megahertz, 9 megahertz to 14 megahertz, 3.5 megahertz to 9 megahertz, and 1.6 megahertz to 3.5 megahertz. And you've got the standard broadcast band there, 530 kilohertz to just a tad over 1.6 megahertz. And you've got the long wave, 150 kilohertz through to just over 400 kilohertz. Your FM broadcast band, 88 megahertz to 108 megahertz, and the aircraft band from 108 megahertz to 136 megahertz. Now, basically the difference here with the 5080, you don't have the aircraft band, and the 5100 you also have the public service band, which goes up to about 176 megahertz. So quite good coverage on those radios. Now, a word of advice with these, they've got a very, very unstable tuning sort of display. If you have them out in any sunlight or anything like that, they will buckle very, very quickly, and they're virtually impossible to repair, as I found out with my 5100, and it's a real shame. And you cannot replace them at all, and they're a real nuisance. So if ever you get one of these radios, always make sure that the tuning dial is in good condition, otherwise you will be disappointed with the look of the radio. We'll just back up there onto Radio New Zealand International. Audio is quite good in these. It's a very powerful amplifier in them, and you can get some quite good results. The radio seems to be very, very sensitive. Most bands, a little bit insensitive on the aircraft band, but then again a lot of these radios were of the era. But nonetheless they're a joy to use, to just sort of tune around the bands and see what you hear on shortwave. You'll notice here too you've got some little slidable pointers that you can use to if you come across a favourite station. For example, this one, I can slide that down to in line with the tuning pointer there, and I can find that station again should I want. So there we go. They are reasonably hard to come by, these radios. They pop up on internet auction sites occasionally, and usually fetch a reasonable price. But if ever you come across them, they're worthwhile. As I say, they perform very, very well, and I'm very happy with this particular radio. Okay, so there we go. There is the Sony Earth Orbiter CRF-5090, and I hope you've enjoyed tonight's presentation. Cheers.